Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marlene. Welcome to my channel, bitch. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell right next to it so you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. A brand new video. A brand new video. As you guys read by the title, today I am going to be doing a story time on the dinner that I posted on my IG Instagram stories. If you do not follow me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. It is at MarleneDizzle. But I asked you guys there if you guys wanted a story time, and most of you guys said yes. So I was like, yes. I was so happy because I've been dying to tell you guys the tea. So I'm here now to tell you guys the tea and spill some chisme. I'm honestly just as excited as I was that same day. And okay, let me just stop talking, but go ahead, get your snacks, get your hot Cheetos, get your tamarindos, get your chamoys, get your tajin, get whatever you need to get, girl, because the tea is gonna be hot. So if you guys are interested in knowing the chisme, then please keep on watching. But before we continue on to story time, besties, I want to thank Blue Land for sponsoring today's video. If you guys haven't heard about Blue Land is a brand that offers everyday products without single-use plastic packaging. When I first heard about them, it really caught my attention because it made me realize how many single-use plastic bottles I've been using and throwing away, and how much money I've actually been spending on all these cleaning products. So I was really intrigued, and I was like, let me see what they're about. So let me go ahead and show you guys how they look. So this is how it looks. I got the Clean Essentials kit, so it comes with the glass and mirror one, foaming hand soap, a bathroom, and multi-surface. And it comes with some tablets, which I will show you guys in a bit how it works. Unlike any other liquid cleaners that are sold in single-use plastics, Blue Land actually has nickel-sized tablets that you just insert in the water and they dissolve. So it is very convenient, effective, and safe to use. Okay, so I have my water here, and it also comes with this cartita with instructions. So number 1 was fill. Use warm or hot water to fill your forever bottle. Number 2 is drop in 1 tablet. And number 3, clean. Wait for it to dissolve, then put it on the nozzle and get to cleaning. And what I also like is that Blue Land uses no single-use plastic in any component, from bottles, tablets, wrappers, to shipping. Their products are also vegan and cruelty-free. Oh my god, this smells so good. Okay, so here's the tablet. You guys ready? Tablet. Okay, girl. So basically, I just have to wait, and I just put the nozzle back. By the way, they are also EPA certified. It is made without ammonia, VOC, soya nut, chlorine bleach, and parabens. The nickel-sized tablets are only $2, and usually you'll be spending like $6 to $7 for a new bottle of cleaner. So this is honestly really convenient. It's still dissolving, so we're just gonna wait. Okay, so once it is all dissolved, it is all ready to use. I'm gonna go ahead and try it out. Oh, I like how it sprays. I'm gonna get my little thingy and just wipe everything. Period, queen. So like I said, it is very easy, very convenient, and you're saving the planet, so it's a very good investment. Like I mentioned earlier, I did get the Clean Essentials kit, but they also sell them separately. But if you do get a kit, you're also saving 20% off. And if you use my special link, you will get an additional 20% off. I'll leave the link in the description down below so you guys are able to check it out. All you guys have to do is click the link and it will take you guys directly to their page, and you will save 20% off on your first kit. But with that being said, thank you so much to Blue Land for sponsoring today's video. Like I said, I told you guys to go get your snacks because, girl, I am prepared. I have my little tamarindo candies right here. I have my pomegranate seeds right here. These are so bomb. And some tajin to add on there. I got these chocolates. I think my mom bought them somewhere. I'm not sure where, but they're so bomb. They have like this cookie in it. I'll show you guys right now, but they're so good. The only thing I'm missing that I just noticed are my noodles. And I'm like, why didn't I make myself noodles? So I'm going to go get myself some noodles. So BRB. Okay, guys, so I made myself some noodles. And honestly, I feel like with the noodles, it's going to be enough. Ya no me va a dar más antojitos with the other stuff. But I just needed my noodles to get started with the story, bitch. But let me just take a bite first, okay? Okay, guys, so where do I even start? Because it's like, ay, estoy enamorada y mi but no lo entiende. I do have my reaction video and a little montage that 8 Vision Media created for us. So I'll leave that at the end of the video so you guys are able to watch. But let me just start off by giving you guys a little background story about me and him. So you guys kind of have an idea of how much detail he did put into this dinner that I showed you guys. Okay, so our first date was actually on October 8th, a Friday night. We went out to grab some dinner and I was really nervous. Just because, you know, first date vibes, you're like, oh my god, kind of nervous. I don't know what to do. What if it goes wrong? What if it's awkward? And yeah, those were my vibes. I'm not sure if he was nervous, but he tells me he wasn't. We got on. So we go out and he took me to 555 in Long Beach. It's a steakhouse, I believe. And we get there and he orders for me. He makes me feel comfortable. I really like that about him because he kind of introduced me to the menu basically. And I was like, you know, because when you go to new restaurants, you're like, ¿qué es esto? ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué es lo otro? So he just told me that he was going to order me a steak. The one that he always orders, and he wanted me to try that one, and I was like, okay, I was like muy dejada. I was like, okay, whatever you choose. And he also got me some oysters because he knew I like seafood. I had told him on the way over there that my favorite food was seafood, so he got me some oysters, and then what else did we get? Oh, and we drank some palomas. If you guys don't know what palomas are, it's a mixed drink with tequila and squirt. And the night went super great. The date was amazing. I didn't even keep track of time because time was just going by so fast. Like, the vibes were good. And I was kind of like, oh my god, this is too good to be true. Like, this date is going so good, you know? So then after that, we actually did go out for a little because it was a Friday night. And girl, you know me. When it's a Friday night, I parranda. We went out that night, then after he dropped me off home and we called it a night. So I literally went to sleep that night thinking to myself, wow, this was actually such a great date. Like, it went amazing. And I was so nervous for what? Like, girl, what was the reason? And well, then after, you know, we started going out more, a couple more dates here and there, blah, 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 more comfortable, this and that. And now, fast forward to January, he had told me that he wanted to go out to dinner because we hadn't had a date in a while, which our last date, like only me and him going out to dinner, was on my birthday. He took me out to dinner and I was like, oh my god, you're right. We haven't had, you know, alone time, as in dinner time, me and you know, like dressy vibes type of date night. So I was like, yeah, like I'm down. And he told me that he wanted to take me out to dinner on the 8th. He didn't specifically told me the 8th, he just told me Saturday. So I remember I told him, oh my god, this Saturday is actually the 8th. And he's like, oh my god, I know, like I didn't forget. I was like, how cute, like we're gonna go out to dinner on the 8th. But never in a million years I imagined anything like that. So this is where it gets good, girls. So get your hot Cheetos, get your Maruchan, or get your noodles and eat up. Because this is where the tea begins.
Televisa presenta.
Okay, so I knew we were gonna go to dinner Saturday the 8th. And he has this tendency of not telling me where we go or where he's gonna take me sometimes because he likes to surprise me. So he was telling me that he wasn't going to tell me, but to be ready by 5:30 because he had made reservations. No, to be ready by 5 because he had made reservations for 5:30. So I was like, okay, like I'll be ready by 5. That day, I was apurada vibes, guys. I don't know what I did that day that kind of had me a little bit behind, and I was really apurada. I didn't have my lashes on yet. I was rushing to get dressed. I was putting on some leather pants that I wanted to wear, but they accidentally ripped when I was putting them on and trying to zip them up. And I'm like, oh my god. So I was very desesperada already. And I just ended up wearing some other leather pants with a black shirt and black heels. So then he picks me up and I was still in my room getting ready. So he just comes in, he says hi to my mom and him are talking. And then I see that they go outside and I'm like, that's weird. Like, why are they going outside? So then I tell my little brother, did they just go outside to talk in private? And then he's like, I don't know. And I'm like, that's weird. And honestly, the first thing that popped to my head was like, oh my God, my mom's probably telling him some tea or something. You know what I mean? Because moms be doing that, like, vente, deja decirte algo. So I was like, oh my God, here goes my mom. I never like suspected anything at all. So then I get ready, still no lashes on, and I just go outside because I was like, oh my God, he's waiting for me. Go outside, kind of interrupt them, like, what are you guys talking about? We're on our way to the reservation. And then I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm super late. And he's like, no, don't worry about it. I actually forgot my wallet at home. So we have to go get it. And I'm like, dude, it's fine. Like, I have my wallet. I can pay, you know? And he's like, no, but I have my license in there. And I can't be driving like that because what if a cop stops us? And I'm like, makes sense. I'm like, okay. And he's like, and I just feel weird without my wallet. And I get him because I feel weird without my purse too. So I was like, okay, fine, like, we'll go back. And we got to his house, and I was like, do you want to go up and get it? And I'll just wait for you in your car so it could be faster. And he's like, no, you could just come up with me. And I'm like, are you sure? Like, we're kind of running late here, girl. I'm like, girl. And he's like, no, just come up. And I'm like, okay. So there I go. I had already, at this point, I was already with lashes on. I was ready, you know? I was like, we just got to get to the reservation. So we get there and we start walking in, and I was actually on my phone. So I was looking down. It's like a little pasillito when you go in. And I was like looking down on my phone, like texting, I believe, Louis and Adam. I didn't even hear him turn on the camera, girl, because he turned on the camera because he has his little vlog camera too. And I didn't even hear when the camera turned on because he said that he turned it on when he opened the door. So, nada que ver, you know? So I was looking down, and then I look up, and girl, I was shook AF. Like, I could not believe it. I feel like when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, this is so cute. But then after a few like seconds, it just hit me and I started crying, dude. Like, I was like, this is the sweetest thing anybody has ever done for me. Oh man, I mean, starting to cry again. I don't want to cry again, girl, but I just thought about it and I'm like, dude, this is so sweet and thoughtful. And I couldn't believe it, girl. Like, I literally couldn't stop crying, and I was like, oh my God, is this really happening? Someone pinch me. Is this a dream? Then we sat down and we started having dinner, and throughout the dinner, I noticed my plate. And I was like, wait a damn minute. I was like, this plate looks familiar. Like the steak, because on our first date, the steak was cut up. So when I saw the steak cut up, I was like, is this the same steak that he ordered me on our first date? And then I looked at his plate and I saw that he had the same order as well. So I didn't say anything because I'm like, oh my God, what if like I'm wrong, you know? I don't want to sound dumb. So then he told me, he's like, oh, I don't know if you've noticed, but I ordered us the same thing that we ordered on our first date. And girl, when I tell you that I started bawling again when he told me that, like, I just, everything he would tell me, I would just cry because I was like, how thoughtful. And then I noticed that he was wearing the same thing he wore on our first date. And dude, what a coincidence. Okay, I don't know, girl, but maybe I'm like overthinking, but I don't think so. But I was gonna wear some other leather pants, right? How I told you guys, but they ripped. So I ended up wearing the other leather pants that I have. And those were the same leather pants that I wore on our first date. And on our first date, I also wore all black. So I was like, oh my God, dude, like, this is just too perfect. Like, I was crying. I couldn't even like look at him because I would just start crying. There was a point where I was like, okay, F my makeup. I don't care about my makeup anymore. Like, I'm just gonna keep crying. He also got us palomas. So, well, he actually made us the palomas. And yeah, guys, so it was just kind of like a part 2 of our first date. And it was the cutest thing ever. And then, guess what he did, besties? Guess what he asked me? Yes, dude, he asked me to be his girlfriend. And I, of course, said yes. Like, Dude, how can you not? Every little detail was just perfect. And I mean, I always tell him that just being with him is enough, like his energy and his vibes. But just the things that he does to make me feel special really, really stand out to me. And I'm like, oh my God, like, he's a keeper, besties. But yeah, I said yeah, so I'm a girlfriend now. Oh my God. And yeah, besties, that's what happened. He did ask me if sospechaba, like if I ever thought to myself, like when I saw the dinner, if I was like, oh, is he gonna ask me today? And I didn't. Well, I did like after. I was like, oh my God, I hope he asks me. I didn't think he was, but I was in my head, I'm like, dude, I hope he pops the question today because it'd be the perfect date. Oh, another thing he mentioned was that one day he asked me what my favorite numbers were, and I told him that my favorite numbers were the 7th and the 1, and he was like, why? And I'm like, honestly, I don't know. I feel like the 7th's always the lucky number, and while number 1, like, everybody always wants to be number 1, so that's also a lucky number, at least for me. And he said that 7 and 1 equals 8, and I was just like, oh my God. Dude, and then I asked him why he went outside with my mom. I was like, is that why you guys went outside? And he's like, yeah, I told her, like I showed her because she asked me like where I was gonna take you, so I just told her that I had made that for you. And I also asked you for permission to be my girlfriend. And I'm like, and I just started crying again. Like, dude, I just couldn't stop crying. That whole day, I couldn't stop crying. It was just, honestly, it was a magical day. That's how I would explain that day. I'm so happy, besties, and I'm sure you guys can see it. And honestly, whenever I see your guys' messages, it warms my heart because it's so crazy how you guys can see my happiness through a camera. Like, you guys can feel it, and I'm so appreciative of you guys because you guys play a part of my happiness. And I love you guys so much. Are you guys ready for the reaction and the montage? Ah! Oh my God, dude, I'm nervous. Drum roll, please. All right then, roll the clip. Babe, stop. No, hold on. Babe, hold on. Oh my God, babe, stop. That's so beautiful. When did you do all of this? Oh, let me go. Let me go. Oh my God. Dude. Oh my God. I just want to keep crying. When did you do this? Oh my God. Okay, bitch. That montage was too cute not to watch again. So let's rewatch it. Oh my God, what did you guys think, besties? Isn't it so cute? Super mega, super mega points for cameraman. With that being said, shout out to A-Vision Media for creating that montage for us. Thank you so much. If you guys did enjoy this video, do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!